My plane touched down just as the sun was melting into the horizon, painting the sky over Lagos in a breathtaking blend of orange, purple and gold. The city seemed to glow as if welcoming me with its own unique palette. From my window seat, Lagos sprawled endlessly in every direction, roads twisting like veins, cars crawling like ants, and buildings catching the last rays of sunlight. The city pulsed with life, even from above. As I stepped off the plane, a wave of warm, humid air wrapped around me, carrying with it the distant hum of traffic and the faint echo of voices. The airport buzzed with energy, a crossroads of stories and journeys. The air was thick with the scent of salt from the nearby Atlantic, mixed with something unfamiliar, an undercurrent of excitement, of possibility. Lagos's restless energy was almost tangible. My taxi sped into the heart of the city as night descended, headlights weaving through traffic, streetlights flickering on one by one, and billboards bursting to life with color and movement. The driver glanced at me in the rearview mirror and smiled warmly. "Welcome to Lagos," he said, his voice full of pride and promise. Outside, the city transformed before my eyes. Neon lights twinkled, crowds gathered on sidewalks, and the air vibrated with anticipation. The night was just beginning, and Lagos was wide awake. I watched as the city's secret life emerged after dark, street vendors setting up, music drifting from open windows and laughter echoing down the avenues. Crowds formed on street corners, their laughter and music rising above the traffic, blending into a symphony of sound that felt both chaotic and inviting. The city's energy built like a drumbeat, steady and irresistible, drawing everyone into its rhythm. I felt myself swept up in the current, no longer just an observer, but a participant, moving to the pulse of Lagos. The day was ending, but for Lagos, the real story was only beginning. The city seemed to come alive as darkness fell. I pressed my face to the window, heart pounding with anticipation, eager to discover what adventures the night would bring. The city's heartbeat was already pulling me in, each step and sound inviting me deeper into its story. Lagos was capturing my heart before the sun had even fully set. The anticipation in the air was electric, promising unforgettable moments. I stepped out, ready to join the flow of this incredible place, to let the city's energy guide me. The adventure had truly begun, and I knew this was just the first page of my Lagos story. The city's promise shimmered in the night, inviting me to lose myself in its endless possibilities. As darkness fell, Lagos pulsed with new life. The streets buzzed, car horns, Danfo buses, laughter and music blending into a citywide rhythm. Neon signs and headlights painted the night in color. Food stalls glowed, creating cozy pockets of warmth. Every corner revealed a new display of light and life. Music poured from cars, bars and clubs. Afrobeats, highlife and deep bass mixing with voices in many languages. The city's sounds made me want to dance, to join the celebration. At night, Lagos felt free. Strangers smiled, stories were shared, and everyone belonged. The atmosphere was electric, full of possibility. The city's energy was contagious. I felt safe, welcomed, and part of something bigger. The night was a living, breathing work of art. Lagos at night was pure joy. I was home, even as a newcomer. My first stop was Victoria Island, VI. The glamorous heart of Lagos nightlife. Tall buildings, bright lights and stylish crowds set the scene. The air buzzed with anticipation and luxury. I wandered past open-air lounges, palm trees swaying, jazz and laughter filling the air. Friends, couples and business people mingled, all unwinding together. I found a spot overlooking the lagoon, city lights reflecting on the water. Inside, Afro beats and international hits kept the dance floor alive. The vibe was infectious. No one could stand still. Victoria Island blended modern glamour with Lagos's warm spirit. The hospitality was genuine. Staff greeted me with smiles and local drinks. People were open, eager to share their joy. It wasn't about status, it was about celebrating together. The night was a shared moment of happiness. In 6, I felt the pulse of Lagos's party spirit. The city's soul shone brightest here. After soaking in Victoria Island's glamour and high-end nightlife, I found myself craving something more down to earth, a place where the city's true spirit came alive after dark. So I made my way to Ikeja, where the nightlife felt less like a show and more like a giant neighborhood party that everyone was invited to. Here, Family-run shops and lively street bars took the place of glass towers and neon signs, creating a cozy, familiar atmosphere. The energy was raw, unfiltered, and incredibly welcoming. People mingled freely, laughter echoing through the night air. From every corner, music blasted, Afro beats, Fuji, and timeless classics all competing for your attention, each beat adding to the city's pulse. People danced right in the street, their joy infectious, spilling out from bars and onto the sidewalks, inviting everyone to join in. The air was thick with the mouth-watering aroma of grilled suya and the crisp scent of cold beer, drawing hungry crowds to the food stalls. I stumbled upon a pepper soup joint, packed wall to wall with people from every walk of life, all sharing tables and stories. The owner's warm smile made me feel instantly at home, and her spicy goat meat pepper soup was a taste I'll never forget. In Ikija, community was everything. Strangers became friends over shared plates, laughter, and the simple joy of being together. Conversations flowed easily with stories and jokes traded across tables, no barriers, just a sense that here everyone belonged. The night was about real connection, not appearances or status, just people coming together to celebrate life. Ikisha's true charm was its openness and warmth, the way locals welcomed newcomers with open arms and genuine smiles. The real heartbeat of Lagos thrived in these lively streets where every night felt like a celebration of community and culture. The joy here was unmistakable, and for one unforgettable night I was lucky enough to be a part of it all. Lagos at night is a feast for the senses, and street food is at its heart. Vendors set up stalls, filling the air with the sizzle of suya, roasting corn and spicy aromas. People gathered, laughing and sharing stories as they waited for their food. I tried suya, spicy, smoky and delicious, served with onions and tomatoes. Boli, roasted plantains and crispy akara bean cakes followed. Each bite was a new discovery, a taste of Lagos's culture. Street food brought everyone together, lawyers, students, strangers, united by flavor. The stalls were meeting points where status faded and community thrived. Eating on the streets made me feel connected to the city and its people. The experience was simple, joyful, and unforgettable. Lagos's food was a celebration in itself. Every meal was a memory. Music is Lagos's soul, and at night it comes alive. Afro beats born here set the city's rhythm. Drums, jazz, and funk making everyone move. I visited a live venue. High life and Afro funk filled the air, the crowd singing and dancing as one. The connection between band and audience was electric. Dancing wasn't just for clubs, it was everywhere, a language everyone spoke. On the dance floor, skill didn't matter, only joy and freedom. Strangers taught me steps, encouraging me to join in. The dance culture was inclusive, welcoming all. I danced for hours, surrounded by smiles and energy. The music united us, strangers becoming friends. Lagos's nightlife was a celebration of spirit and movement. The city's true essence was found in its rhythm. I felt alive, part of the beat. The best part of my night was meeting Lagosians, people whose stories and laughter filled the air, making the city come alive in ways I never expected. At a rooftop bar, Funke, a fashion designer, told me, "At night Lagos lets us breathe, it's our reward." She described how the city transforms after sunset, becoming a place where dreams and ambitions are shared freely over music and drinks. In Ikeja, Mr. Adebayo, a lifelong resident, shared, "Lagos's energy is timeless. At night, everyone comes together, rich, poor, north, south, we're all Lagosians." He spoke with pride about how the city's nightlife breaks down barriers, uniting people from every walk of life. Their pride and warmth were infectious, making me feel instantly at home among strangers who quickly became friends. I met travelers from Europe, wide-eyed and amazed by the city's vibrancy and the openness of its people. "We've never felt energy like this," one said. "Everyone's so friendly. We were nervous, but people welcomed us, taught us to dance. It's one big party." Their excitement was contagious, and soon we were all moving to the same rhythm. Their experience mirrored mine. The city's warmth was unforgettable, and every encounter felt like a celebration. Conversations revealed the true magic of Lagos, unity, pride, and joy, woven into every story and every laugh shared under the city lights. For locals, nightlife was a celebration of culture and resilience, a time to honor traditions while embracing the new. For visitors, it was an eye-opening connection, a chance to see Lagos through the eyes of those who call it home. Everyone spoke of the city's energy and friendliness, how it draws people in and makes them feel like they belong. The real heartbeat of Lagos was its people, their laughter, their stories, and their unwavering spirit. Their stories brought the night to life, painting a vivid picture of a city that never truly sleeps. The city's spirit was shared in every smile and conversation, in every moment of connection between strangers and friends alike. Lagos's magic was in its community, in the way people came together to celebrate life, no matter their background. The night belonged to everyone, young and old, local and visitor, all sharing in the city's vibrant pulse. I left each encounter feeling inspired, grateful for the openness and generosity I experienced. The people were the city's greatest treasure. Their joy was contagious, and their stories will stay with me long after the night ended. As the night deepened, I saw Lagos's true power, unity. By day, differences are visible, but at night they fade under neon and streetlights. Clubs and streets filled with people from every background, all dancing to the same beat. Music erased boundaries. Everyone was equal on the dance floor. At food stalls, strangers laughed and shared meals. The night stripped away formality, revealing warmth and kindness. Lagos's diversity became its strength after dark. The nightlife celebrated every culture, every story. The city's night was a celebration of humanity and connection. In Lagos, the night belonged to everyone. As dawn broke, my night in Lagos ended, but its energy lingered. I hadn't just seen the nightlife, I'd felt it: joy, warmth, music and laughter. Lagos nightlife is more than parties. It's the city's spirit, resilient, creative, optimistic. The night is when the community comes alive, sharing happiness and hope. If you visit Nigeria, dive into Lagos's night with an open heart. Talk to people, taste the food, dance to the music. Let the city's energy transform you. You'll find warmth, friendship and unforgettable memories. My night in Lagos taught me that a city's soul is found in its people. The heartbeat of Nigeria is loudest at night. Go listen to it. Let it become part of you. Lagos, with its vibrant nights and wonderful people, is waiting to welcome you. You won't be disappointed.